Hello and welcome to 360 Sports. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. It's actually a lovely one from Eugene, where Tobi Amusan, where she broke the world record. That was last year, and this time around she went back to that same track and made record after the issues that really surrounded her participation at the World Athletics Championship in Budapest just a few months back, and right now she's back to where she used to be. Good one, good outing for Tobi Amusan at the Diamond League final right there in Eugene, United States of America. She defeated the world champion, she defeated the Olympic champion, everybody who were champion on that track. It was a track full of stars, and Tobi Amusan rose to the highest, claimed the gold. Third time back-to-back, 3 times in a row, and it was a wonderful one for Tobi Amusan. What can we say? Good one from Tobi Amusan, and that is where we'll start this show quickly on 360 Sports on Trust TV. Like I said, Tobi Amusan in a time of 12.32 before it was relegated to 12.33 at the Diamond League final at the Eugene, United States of America. Good one for Tobi Amusan. After that victory, in fact, I was filled up with smiles on my face because I actually put myself in her shoes, what she has gone through before now. During the World Athletics Championship, she could not give her best because of the doping violation issues she had. They said she missed 3 doping tests, whereabouts, whatever, and the Athletics Integrity Unit disrupt her plans en route to the World Athletics Championship, but she had to put all those issues behind her by performing well at the Diamond League final in United States. And quickly, let's go straight to Delta State, and then the AFN chairman, that is Chief Tonobok Okoa, who actually hailed the fantastic Tobi Amusan for her heroics at the Diamond League final, which happens over the weekend. The world champion silenced her critics. She dusted others to win the women's 100 meters hurdle event at the Diamond League final at the Hayward Field Stadium, Eugene, Oregon, United States of America. Tobi ran a time of 12.33 seconds ahead to clinch her 3rd Diamond League prize to become the 2nd woman to win a 100 meters hurdle hat-trick titles after they were Nelson-harper and elated Chief Tonobok Okoa, as he is called, that's the AFM president, said, "Oh my God," I'm quoting his word, "so happy that she has bounced back in great fashion. Everyone can see that she beat the Budapest World Championship record time despite losing at the world event in Budapest. Tobi did not lose hope. She started preparing hard, and her new victory at the Diamond League is an indication that she would have done better in Budapest if not for the psychological trauma she actually went through with the Athletics Integrity Unit, that is the AIU, hammering on some issues there. We are very proud of her at the AFN, that is the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, and will continue to support and encourage her always." That is according to the AFF president, Tonobok Okoa, who is also the chairman of Delta State Sports Commission, and ended by congratulating the feat that he termed a remarkable showing, beating Jasmine Camacho Queen of Puerto Rico to 2nd place, 12.38 seconds. American Kenny Harrison to 3rd in 12.44 seconds. Is not cheap. She deserves all the accolades. There is, that is, Okoa ended by saying that, and we know she actually did well for herself and for Nigeria. She's a strong woman despite all these issues and here and there. But Tobi Amusan came back strong. We have Williams there also, who is the world record holder. She won the World Athletics Championship in Budapest just months back, and now Tobi Amusan has defeated her to win the Diamond League trophy for the 3rd time. She was the winner in 2021, 2022, and 2023. Congratulations to Tobi Amusan, and it's a victory that actually speaks volume for Tobi Amusan. If not for the AIU saga, I think Tobi Amusan, like Chief Tonobo Kokoa said, that is the AFF president, she would have defended that title very well in Budapest. But you know, when an athlete, if you are a sports person, if you are not psychologically stable or fit, you cannot do well. You can't get the best out of your performance, and that was what happened to Tobi Amusan in Budapest. We saw, despite all of that, she was able to make it to the final, but at the end, she couldn't win that race in Budapest, where Williams, her friend, they are very close friends, and this time around, she has defeated her in the Diamond League final 3 times in a row for Tobi Amusan. Good one for her, an African woman, a Nigerian woman, a proud Ogun daughter. She's from Ogun State, and I know everybody from Ogun State right now is proud of their daughter, Tobi Amusan, for achieving this feat right there in United States of America. That's the Diamond League final. A good one. We have Sebrume also who performed, but for Tobi Amusan, I think all eyes was on her to actually do well, and now she has silenced all her critics in Eugene. I think Eugene is now becoming a place for Tobi Amusan to shine, and maybe whenever they have any championship in Eugene, you are sure that Tobi Amusan will come and talk. So congratulations, good one for Tobi Amusan for achieving this feat, for winning the Diamond Liga final. Good one. Okay, let's leave Tobi Amusan and go straight to Egypt and talk tennis, where Aruna has retained his title, and is a good one. He defeated Ahmed Saleh of Egypt with a comfortable 4-love win. And if you look at the breakdown, in the first set it was 11-2, second set 12-10, 11. Third set was 11-6, and then the last set was 11-6, beating Ahmed Saleh of Egypt comfortably in that final to retain his African table tennis championship. We know that Aruna is, when it comes to table tennis, that is a ping-pong game in Nigeria, in Africa. Aruna is number 1, and it's a good thing that Aruna has been able to retain his title. Before he actually won that, he lost the doubles to Egyptian, but at the end, in the singles final, he was just too hot for Ahmed Saleh of Egypt. He said, okay, you guys defeated me in the doubles, but these singles, I'm going to take it home. And congratulations also to Aruna, African number 1 when it comes to table tennis, Nigerian number 1. He is number 1 in Africa, number 1 in Nigeria. It's a good thing for Aruna, and for achieving this feat in the men's singles championship. Congratulations to Aruna, because when it comes to the ping pong game, we know that the Egyptians are also good when it comes to ping pong, that is table tennis. Ping pong is the Chinese name, is the original name for table tennis. But if you look at it side by side, Nigeria are also holding their own when it comes to table tennis. And for Aruna, congratulations, as you can see on your screen, with a $4,000 prize money with that giant trophy he's holding. And for Aruna, I think he's $4,000 richer as we speak. But not the monetary side, but this time around, for retaining his title. He won it last year, and now he has been able to defend that title and win it again. Is a good one for Aruna. A lot of persons thought, okay, since age is catching up with Aruna, let's see the young ones that are coming up. To tell you the truth, the likes of Mati, the young ones that are ready to take over from Aruna in the world of table tennis for Nigeria. Congratulations once more to Aruna for achieving this feat. And also, like we started, it's a good news back to back for Tobi Amusan and for Aruna. Tobi Amusan doing it in the world stage, and for Aruna doing it in the African stage, that is the African continent. And both of them deserves a lot of accolade and commendation, most especially for Tobi Amusan for achieving that feat in Eugene, and also for Aruna for defending this title and retaining it, and retaining his position as African number 1. Okay, let's leave tennis and talk some football, where the CAF Confederation Cup second round got underway over the weekend, and Nigeria's second representative in the CAF Confederation Cup, that is Rivers United, after they got the bye in the first round, were able to they had Etoile Filante to a goalless draw in Cote d'Ivoire. It was a good one for the pride of Rivers, that is the Manchester City of a Nigerian Premier League. It was a good one for them. They were able to get play a draw away right there in Cote d'Ivoire, the home of Etoile Filante, and it gives Rivers United an edge when the reverse fixtures come calling in a fortnight right here in Nigeria. I think that game precisely will be happening in Uyo, and it's going to be a good one for the pride of Rivers, for the Nigerian former champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League, because they are a very good side, formidable side. Now, when Etoile Filante visits, they should get all the 3 points that is at stake. And if you look at it, we have Bendel Insurance also participating in the CAF Confederation Cup. Over the weekend, they were head to a 1-1 draw by RS Bakken of Morocco, the defending champions. Now, I think for Bendel Insurance, they have a very big task in their hand to go to Morocco and obtain that result. They can do it. They went to Algeria against Assochef of Tunisia, where they played 1-1 and it went straight to penalties. And I think Bendel Insurance have the last smile. And as it stands right now, they are for Rivers United. It's a good one. They will be playing at home, and for Bendel Insurance. They are ready. Okay, let's go straight to Ekiti, where Omoni Jeremiah is standing by to react to the first story, and then for the table tennis triumph of Aruna Kadri. Omoni, welcome to the show. Quickly, just in 2 seconds, let's talk about Tobi Amusan achieving victory at the Diamond League final in Eugene.
Yeah, thank you very much, Emmanuel. It's a very good story, a good news for us. I think it's a very good news to start a Monday, to start a new week. Seeing what Tobi Amusan and Aruna were able to perform last night, last Sunday. It's something like a bounce back, because if you look at so many disappointments, the disappointment that faced Tobi Amusan at the World Athletics Championship, and it was something that many were saying that probably it's going to take Tobi Amusan so many moments to come back. But I think she has actually struggled up, and it's a good news. And to see Aruna according to seeing the fact that Nigeria was actually losing at the doubles, at the mixed doubles in the competition, and Aruna Kodri defending his title in the game. I think it's another good one. I think the weekend has been a very blissful one for Nigeria. From football down to athletics and even table tennis. If you look at from Friday, you see the likes of Olympians, the likes of Terry Murphy, Moses Simon, and the rest of others in the Nigerian football sector. Now to talk of athletics, and now to add up top of table tennis. I think it has actually been a very blissful weekend for us.
Okay, it was a very graceful weekend, and also for Aruna Kadri retaining the African singles men title, beating Saleh of Egypt. We know that the Egyptian has always been a very hard nut to crack when it comes to table tennis for Aruna Kadri. We can't forget Masref and the rest of them, but retaining that title as an African number one, how does that victory, how does it come for you?
Oh yeah, it means that we are not relenting, and we are not backing out when it comes to challenging the Maghreb nation in terms of table tennis. If we look at over the time, it has always been Egypt, and even look at how they came back to Nigeria early this year, and how they were able to patch up it. It shows that they are still at the A game. But what Aruna was able to achieve shows that Aruna is not getting tired. This is not the time for him to retire. He's still topping and he's still energetic enough uh, to break records. And I'm sure that because if you look at the way he played yesterday, it was so fantastic, funny, defeating all sets. It was so incredible, I must say. And it's as if Aruna is getting better and better over the years because it's been a very long time since Aruna playing that kind of set. It was so massive for me. I think the last time I saw Aruna play this kind of game, I think it was the Commonwealth game in Birmingham last year, the Commonwealth game in Birmingham. So it was at top of his game, if I may say, top of his game yesterday. So I'm not saying I think it's a motivation for the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation to add up, to increase, and we'll be seeing younger folks coming on board, younger chaps coming on board, likes of Taiwo Mati and the rest of others coming on board, and you see the likes of Tosori Bamishi as well to in that light too. So I think it's just a way for us to see that there are so many things that we can tap into. That Nigeria can actually get back to shape, can get back to that position where we used to be when it comes to sport.
Yes, we can get back. And we were on Rivers United, went far away to Filante and getting a draw. Then Bendel Insurance play 1-1 at home. But quickly react on Rivers United before that of Bendel Insurance. With that draw of far away, coming back home, the reverse fixture will be happening in Nigeria. Do Rivers United, is there any chance for them going to the next round? Because in the first round they got a bye and now they are into the competition proper.
Yes. For me, I think the last time I came to Nigeria was in 2002. The top champions league where they played against Ehimba. The game ended for me in favor of the People's Elephants of Ehimba. And this time around, they were coming back to the country 11 years after. But one thing I felt, I was a bit disappointed in the performance of Rivers United. And the disappointment was just the fact that these guys, the last time they were on the continent, I'm talking about the 12 Latte, it was about a couple of years ago. That's about 10 years or 12 years ago, the last time they were on the continent. So now playing against Rivers United, who has been on the continent for about 3 consecutive seasons. So I think Rivers United should have showed class in that game compared to the barren draw they played against a 12 Latte. But it's what it is. It's an away game. But the home game now in Port Harcourt is where I think they need to work something. They need to work magic. They need to bring themselves back into the game to get themselves over that unpleasant result they got at Ivory Coast on last night. So with the record, with everything on ground, I think Rivers United still has a greater chance of moving to the next round, to the group stages. But for Bethlehem Insurance, it's a very tough one, a very peculiar one. If you remember the last time I joined you on the show, I told you that it's going to be a very high technical game. And that the way Bethlehem Insurance is, if care is not taken, they might actually face a bigger sophisticated team, that might actually topple or affect their game plan. And that was what happened against RS Berkane. I've seen RS Berkane played twice in Nigeria. They played against Orlando Pirates in 2022. They played against Kora United. And if you see the way they played against Kora United, where they lost 3-1, you will notice that they were just too good with set pieces. They actually attacked Kora United with set pieces. And their style of play, it's a mass attack, mass defending style. That by the time they counter you, you might not have any other chance than to concede. And that was what happened to Bethlehem Insurance on Saturday. So it's going to be a very tough one to go to Morocco and think of picking or even scoring. Because right now, Bethlehem Insurance needs to score in Morocco. That's where the issue is. And Bethlehem Insurance, it's been a very long time that they even scored 2 goals at home. They always play probably a 1-0 or even a 1-1 or even a goalless draw. So right now, it's actually going to be a very tough one for Bethlehem Insurance.
Yes, it's going to be very tough for Bendel Insurance, but in football, anything can happen when it comes to football. Results can be upturned. Okay, let's leave Bendel Insurance and go straight to the EPL, where action happened over the weekend after the international break, and we had some surprising results in the league. Weekend, Bournemouth and Chelsea ended on a goalless draw. Everton lost at home to Arsenal 1-0, courtesy of 69 minutes Trossard goal. We have Wolves 1, Liverpool 3. Mohamed Salah actually was instrumental in that game. Aston Villa trashed Crystal Palace 3-1 at Villa Park. Fulham won against Luton Town. We have Manchester United, the almighty Manchester United, lost 3-1 at Old Trafford against Brighton. Brighton is now fast becoming a top 6 team in the English Premier League. Then Tottenham Hotspur came back from a goal down to beat Sheffield United 2-1, and Richarlison, after going on what is called sabbatical, he came back and he was able to get a goal over the weekend, 2-1 against Sheffield United. 2 quick goals in the dying stages of that encounter. Now, Omoni, with all of this result, one result stands out: Manchester United against Brighton. What is happening? They've considered 10 goals in 5 games they've played so far this season.
Yeah, it's not really a very good time for Manchester United right now. I'm now talking as someone who is so passionate about Manchester United, who has followed Manchester United for a couple of years. This is actually a very bad time for the club. They lost 3 games in their first 5 opening matches. I think it's not really a very good one. It's nothing to write home about. Looking at how Penang has actually been looked up to, with the expectation on Penang, and it's something that is not really very good. But now you can't actually blame Penang for all the problems, although you can too. But you look at how the club is being structured. Look at how the club is missing 2 crucial players. Greenwood not in the squad, Anthony not in the squad. And I think one of the problems that faced Manchester United that game against Brighton. The first
Omoni, I have to hold it there. Let's look at the table. Manchester City with 100% starting of the league. They are topping after 5 games. They've won all 5 games, 15 points. You can see the goal difference, 11. Tottenham Hotspur following after 5 games. They have 13 points. We have Liverpool on the 3rd position with 13 points after 5 games with 8 goal difference. Same goal difference with Tottenham and Liverpool. We have Arsenal on the 4th position after 5 game, also having 13 points. We have Brighton 5th with 12 points. We have West Ham United on the 6th position with 10 points. Aston Villa on the 7th position with 9 points. Crystal Palace 7 points on the 8th position. Fulham on the 9th position and 7 points. Then we have Brentford on the 3rd position with 6 points. Let's have the second half of the table. Newcastle United on the 11th position with 6 points. Nottingham Forest following on the 12th position with 6 points. Manchester United with a -4 goal difference on the 13th position with 6 points after 5 games, just winning 2 and losing 3. Chelsea on the 14th position after 5 games. They have 0 goal difference, 5 points also after drawing with Bournemouth over the weekend. We have Bournemouth on the 15th position with 3 points. Wolves on the 16th position with 3 points. Sheffield United have the 1 point on the 17th. Everton 1 point on the 18th position. And Burnley and Luton Town are still searching for their first points of the new season. Okay, let's go straight to La Liga, where actions also went down over the weekend. Real Madrid had to come back from behind to beat Real Sociedad 2-1. Getafe 3 against Osasuna 2 for Osasuna. Villarreal 2-1 against Almeria. Sevilla 1. Las Palmas 0. Athletic Bilbao 3. Cadiz 0. Valencia 3 trashing Atletico Madrid with 0, and then Celta Vigo 0, Mallorca 1, and then Barcelona 5 against Real Betis 0. Okay, let's run over to these fixtures. We have fixtures in the league for tonight. We have some fixtures that we're going down. Quickly, let's just have this fixture on the screen. We have Nottingham Forest in the English Premier League, Granada in the in La Liga against Girona, Salernitana against Torino, that is the Italian Serie A. Then we have Hellas Verona in the Italian Serie A also against Bologna. And that is the fixtures, and that is where we also leave it on 360 Sports on Trust TV. Thanks to Omoni Jeremiah all the way from Ekiti doing some justice to the story, and we'll leave it like that on 360 Sports. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Thanks for watching.